Hello everyone, welcome back to Close to Be Milkshake. I am your host, along with support puppet, Mr. Chicken. Yeah, do the wave. All right, I guess you need 2 feet for that. Sa. Okay, today we're going to talk about why a narcissistic ex will come back to you. I think that I did a video on this, a TikTok, a little short thing. I don't remember. You know that my brain just forgets, Consume, and then it's like a toilet. Gone. All right? Anyway, I was watching this video online, and it was a woman going through different reasons why normies will come back to their people. I think she was talking about dudes too, or whatever. And then a guy was saying, oh yeah, this happened to me. And I'm just like, hey, all right, let's do this. All right. So first, I want you to remember, keep this question in your mind. Why did you break up in the first place? This is important because all of these things that I say, why somebody like me would come back to you, you have to remember why you broke up, because they usually don't do shit when they're gone to better themselves to come back. Okay? So, one thing, why a narcissistic person will want you back, and I am going to give you examples of how I felt, okay? You are doing well. Now, it's not just doing better, because when you get into a relationship and then it gets boring and you're not really trying that hard anymore and stuff, and then when you break, usually a narcissistic person, we get bored, right? So we want to take off, find the shiny new toy. Something. We want the excitement, we do want the honeymoon stage again. And because we think, oh, this person's my person. This person's my person. Now, I'm not saying that we can find, just anybody off the street. I think that when you're older, you're a little bit more selective. So this example I'm giving to you when I was in high school. So this is my high school boyfriend. The world is my oyster, dude. I can find a pearl fucking anywhere, right? Young as shit. All right. So after breaking up with my high school boyfriend, everything that I was telling this dude, how I wanted to be treated, I wanted him to buy me flowers, all this shit, nag. Now, he's my first boyfriend, I'm his first girlfriend. After the breakup, and I'm moving on like this, because he's already been devalued over time, it's gone. He, he had to grieve the relationship and everything, and now he's dating this new chick. He is treating new chick the way I always wanted to be treated. Now, we stayed friends, and I'm like, what the fuck? And he's like, well, I learned from you. I learned what I should have done, with you. And I was like, great, but whatever. I still had him as a friend and everything. And because I'm a narcissistic person, I own you. I own your mind. I was first boyfriend, first fuck, first, make out, everything. I'm always going to be his first. That's special anyway. So, I'm just like, okay, fine, motherfucker, fine. Whatever. Now, we have friends in the same circle and everything. And this chick ended up cheating on him twice. Now, I saw it. I was with his friends too. They saw the shit. So I'm not lying and everything. But anyway, it took, he after the breakup, after the second, deception that I witnessed, she finally admitted it and everything, and they broke up, right? So he's in breakup, grieving stage and everything. And he is I could have scooped that motherfucker up like that. I took him out with my friends, had fun trying to cheer him up and everything. I could have got him back if I wanted to. Now, this was after a 1.5 years. Now, he's this broken thing, and, I'm just like, no. He was more of a prize when he, had his shit together and everything. Now, let me tell you this. Some people will scoop back into your life and take you away from your new relationship because they want to say, number one, I own you. Number two, somebody else is playing with my toy. So I need my toy back. But please think of it like a toddler. When a toddler is like playing with something new, they see that somebody's playing with their toy, and then they're going to run over there and take their toy back and be like, fuck you, this is mine and everything. Play with it for a little bit, and then they see something shiny and then go off to something else. Don't break up your new relationship to go back to somebody that you have a trauma bond to. Okay, you're not even in love with this person. It's a fucking trauma bond. You just want to get the love, attention, validation from your parental unit through somebody who is acting like your parental unit. That is all. Okay? Don't give up your nice, healthy, boring relationship to go back to chaos. I know that it's fun and everything, and it gives you anxiety and your PTSD response and stuff like that, but no. Okay. Here we go. So after about a 1.5 years and everything, and he's grieved his relationship with her and stuff. Friends with benefits. I had him for friends with benefits. It was completely comfortable, no romantic attachment whatsoever. Sometimes we went out dancing, and sometimes we went out, on dates and stuff. Had sex and everything. It was nothing. It was fun. It was nothing. There was no romantic attachment. He told me about, him screwing other chicks. I didn't care because I was just like, all I had to do was call him up and be like, let's go out. And he'd be like, okay. Old shoe. He was very comfortable. Now, the next one. We don't know what you're doing. This is why no contact is so important. You really have to go dark so we do not see you. We don't know. You have to let our mind go cray. You have to let our mind go cray. We forget how we felt in the relationship, and we'll romanticize it too. So even though you were devalued and everything like that, we're going to stop seeing you as all black, and then we're going to, see you as the good again. Okay? Now, we also left you for a reason, but, that's in the motherfucking ether right now until we get back together, and then we're going to remember, yeah, this is why I didn't want to be with you. But you're still apart. We're reading old messages, texts, videos, looking at pictures. I used to erase bad emails from my ex-person to gaslight myself and believe only in the good. I was doing this to myself. And I would tell my ex this later. I'm like, I don't want to see all that bad stuff. I only want to think of you as, good. I don't want to keep, and I thought it was a good thing. It's not. Please keep all the bad shit, because that's what you need to go back to and reread to say, no, I don't want to go back to this shit, All right, next one. Lonely or bored, okay? There either was no good backup. I feel nothing for these new people. And doing all the work just to, you know, get to know somebody or get them attached to you and stuff, it takes a lot of work. This isn't just simple. It's not just showing up and hey, and then they fucking fall in love with you. There is a lot involved in trying to get a person attached to you. And, you know, I'm too lazy. I'm too lazy to replenish the shelving. I'm lazy. So, I am also too critical of others. You really have to be fucking special. You do. You know, I may try to put in some work and just be bored as fuck and going through the motions and everything. So these people fucking suck. So I'm going to go backwards to you, you know, wear the crown if you want. Now I'm going to tell you something really fucking dumb that my recent ex said to me when we were first dating. He said, you have to date other guys to see how bad it is. Now, I told him I don't need to date other guys because he was important to me. When somebody says that to you, the thing that I was thinking was, okay, you're putting yourself at low level. You're putting yourself low level because a toxic person, they're going to go out, look for somebody else, and then your last fucking pick. Now you think that you're fucking, you know, high quality and everything, and, you know, with some things that you are. But the thing is he was saying, you need to go out, look and see that there's just shit, and then come back to me as, you know, like bronze medal or some shit. You know, it was like, what are you doing? Why are you saying this shit about yourself? I chose you. Motherfucking, what is that? Is that fucking Pokemon? I choose you. Throw the ball at your bitch ass and scoop you up. Okay. Another reason why we'll go back to you is sex. This is the old shoe analogy. We're fucking comfortable with you. You want to fuck us. Old shoe for you too. You're comfortable. We jive the same. You know, we know what you like. You know what we like type shit. But you are a booty call. And tolerated for short periods of time. Okay, there's no daily calls or text. You are just boredom relief. Okay, so if you're cool with just the sexy sex time, don't gaslight yourself in thinking that it's more, and don't let them fucking lie, future fake you. Okay, they pay attention because toxic asses, they're not gonna fucking just come straight out and say, no, you are just sex. Even with me, I had somebody of the past ask me, be like, are you dating other people? And I said, when I'm with you, I'm with you. He was fucking cool with it, dude. All right, another reason why we come back is pity. Now, I have done this, and this has been done to me. You are depressed, you are crying, and we can take away the pain. We feel special and wanted and very powerful. This makes you easy to control, and you don't want to break up again. Now, like I said, this has happened to me before, but getting back to me because you're sad that I'm in this crumbled, depressive state, that doesn't mean I'm not going to leave you when you piss me off. Okay, you can't control me because my brain fucking just, I forget everything. I compartmentalize everything. The reason why we left and all that pain is like locked up in a little fucking box. And if I fucking hate you now, I hate you now, and I'm totally cool leaving you now. Not saying that, you know, when I melt back into human form, I'm gonna want to come back to you and shit, but in that moment, I will fucking bail. So you can't really control me and stuff, you know, just because I'm all fucking sad and weepy. And yes, I am sad and weepy when I am in that state. I was also totally cool leaving an ex in the past, and you know, he's fucking writing me all this shit and fucking and everything, and I'm just like, okay, fine. And then, you know, I was just like, whatever, relieve the boredom and everything. And then, you know, he kind of got me back into the fucking trauma bonding shit. Okay, another reason is because we need something. Now, this goes for family and friends too, okay? Not just romantic relationships. We could need money, emotional support. Now, this could be because we had a narcissistic injury, we had a breakup, lost a job, had a divorce, somebody died, or we have an illness. So we're going to come back to you because we need that type of emotional support for you to, you know, be there to take care of us in a caregiver type way. Okay, I have done this. All right. Also, a place to stay. Yes, parents beware, because, you know, you're down and out. Mom, you know, fucking, I went back to dad, I went back to mom, you know, being an adult, fucking, and if I don't need them, I don't fucking need them. Kids don't respect their fucking parents, dude. They just don't. We're like fucking, you know, have empathy. Borrow things or your services, okay? If you offer a service or whatever, or even your fucking car, whatever, fucking come back to you and be like, oh man, I'm down and out, can you? Yeah. Status. So you become famous or some shit. I know that I've seen that, you know, in celebrity bullshit or even, you know, whatever. They want you for your fame. They want to be famous too. I'm sure a lot of people have targeted low-level famous people, targeted high famous people to, you know, get status. Just to say I dated you and to be on the Inquirer, what the fuck ever. I'm sure that this has happened before. And, you know, this can go on with low-level fame too. Just you being fucking cool as shit, even on social media. You being, you know, you selling shit. I've seen people just be so, not famous, but popular. Okay? So even all throughout, like popular in school, popular amongst just fuck tons of friend groups and everything, and they're just like, I miss having that type of, you know, being your arm candy or some shit, you know. They'll go back to that shit. Okay. So I don't want to throw narcissists under the bus, because we do have feelings and we are severely broken inside. But if we're not trying to work on our brokenness, take accountability for our past, and know what has to change for the future, you need to stay gone, okay? If they're not bringing that shit to the table, you're just gonna get the same shit different day. This is the question that I asked you in the beginning of the fucking video. Remember why you broke up in the first place. You're not getting the beginning of the relationship no more. You're getting the end. That is what you're getting the whole fucking time. So even if there's, you know, a tiny bit of honeymoon stage, when you reconnect and everything, it's not going to last. The end part is going to last. That's the part that's going to last. So not only them, but during the breakup, both y'alls need to be working on your inner bullshit. Otherwise, forget it. Forget it! All right. I am being retargeted by my borderline flavored ex. It's been 2 years, dude. Motherfucker's trying to bait me again. And I want nothing to do with it. Nothing. And it would be so easy for me to slide back in there if I did not know about the trauma bond. So if I was still trauma bonded to him and I still wanted to get things from my original caregivers that, you know, they didn't give me, and still trying to find it in this motherfucker, or still thinking that, you know, oh, romance, love, man, he fucking needs me and, you know, whatever. Nothing. Now, I felt like, haha, you know, probably like you when your fucking, you know, person wants you back and shit like that. I'm sure that you feel fucking great. I'm sure that my recent ex felt great when he was telling me that he was being targeted by his borderline whatever. Yeah, great. Now I know what it feels like, brother. It feels fucking awesome. But I don't want this person at all back in my life. That is a great fucking feeling. That, you know, is where you want to get to. So when you're working on yourself, which I have been working on myself, I learned about my fucking childhood trauma and why I am attached to the toxic, you know, learning about all this codependency stuff, and learning about, you know, mask wearing and needing self-esteem from others instead of building it up myself. And we do have a lot of shit in common, okay? But it was really fucking great. It was really fucking great that I had no give a shit. I had no fucking care. Nothing, you know, except for the and I mentally did go down the list. It's like, do I need this person for anything in my life? I even did, you know, what you guys should do when you break up with anybody is do a pros and cons list. And I did this when I broke up with this person 2 years ago. And there was like 2 things on the pros list, and then there was a fucking, oh my God, list of negative. I'm not going back to that shit. No. I don't want to go back to that shit anyways. Okay, so I hope that this was helpful. Please work on your inner healing, your childhood trauma shit, codependency stuff, so you understand, you know, why you were such the overly giver to get that love in return, and to really see if, you know, your person, if they come back, look at that list, y'all. See if there was, you know, a big old motherfucking laundry list of goodness, and them coming to say, I was working on all this shit. Give me another chance. And you're like, okay, in micro bites. You know, you not you know, throwing a motherfucking ring in your face and being like, I want to give you the nightmare. No. All right. So I hope that was helpful. Have a great day. Namaste.